there are 4 white men who are pictured in the thumbnail for today's conversation.
What could it all mean?
Thank you, TC, for playing your role.
Yes.
On the right side of the screen is Sherrod Brown, the senator from the great state of Ohio. On the left side of the screen, in the upper image, my eyes are bad, that's Senator Michael Bennet from the great state of Colorado. In the lower left is John Tester from the great state of Montana. 3 Democratic senators.
Why? Who is this fourth mystery man?
Who is the mystery man?
Who is the fourth mystery man in the hat?
Who's the mystery man in the interesting country hat and the long 1970s sideburns?
Yes.
Right? That would be Charlie Rich. He is a country crooner, or he was a country. There he is. Yes, look at that. And what is that album title from 1973? Behind Closed Doors. By the way,
bringing it all together, Michael Smerconish.
And here's a further piece of the puzzle. You know that on my website or wherever you listen to playlists, I have assembled, thank you, Larry Paul, for your assistance in this regard, a number of the playlists associated with this program, our bumper music. Over the years, we've changed it up and we've now reassembled so that if you like the program and like the music associated with the program, you can download and listen to our playlists. And indeed, PJ is now showing, for the benefit of those watching on YouTube, that is my personal list. It's never been for the radio show, but when I got all caught up in this, I started to release, with Larry's help, other playlists. This is my crooner list.
Got it.
Okay, and my crooner list is comprised of music that just tells stories. So on the top of the crooner list, you will see Charlie Rich and his song Behind Closed Doors. Hang on one second, because I want to tell you who are some of the other okay. Also, you get, just to let you know what my crooner list is, you get Kenny Rogers singing Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town.
So good.
You get Rod Stewart singing The Killing of Georgie, parts 1 and 2. Billy, Don't Be a Hero from Bo Donaldson. Elvis, In the Ghetto. Peggy Lee, Is That All There Is? The Temptations, Papa Was a Rolling Stone.
What makes
Johnny
a
Cash.
crooner a crooner?
It's like pornography. I know it when I see it.
Okay.
Boy Named Sue from Johnny Cash, Cher singing Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves, Tom Jones, She's a Lady, etc., etc., etc.
Oh, my goodness.
So the Charlie Rich song, I must say I love, and TC, I don't think the lyrics wear so well over the years.
In like a female way or what?
Well, let me just, I can't.
Here we go.
If I played the song, then it screws up our YouTube rights.
I understand.
So I have to tell you it.
Are we singing?
I may hum.
Okay.
So it's Charlie Rich. It begins with a piano. Dun, 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 dun. My baby makes me proud.
Oh,
Lord, don't she make me proud. She never makes a scene by hanging all over me in a crowd. 'Cause people like to talk. Oh, Lord, don't people like to talk. But when they turn out the lights, I know she'll be leaving with me. And when we get behind closed doors, this is headed somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. And then
so far so good.
Okay.
He likes how she hangs all over him and they go behind closed
how about
doors.
verse 2? How about verse 2? My
verse
baby
2.
makes me smile. My baby makes me smile.
We got it.
Lord, don't she
Again,
make me smile.
We got it. We got
She's
it.
never far away or too tired to say I want you.
Oh boy.
That's a
There
good
we go.
thing,
That's-
right?
that's-
She's never too tired to
She's
say
never
that.
too tired.
She's always a lady,
Yes, there
just
you
like
go.
a lady should be.
Oh, yes.
When they turn out the lights,
Oh.
she's still a baby to me.
Uh-oh.
Because when we get behind closed doors.
All right.
So it's the chorus that caught my eye or my ear when I was listening to this recently.
The part about my baby?
This part. Because when we get behind closed doors, then she lets her hair hang down.
Oh, boy.
And she makes me glad that I'm a man.
Keep singing, Michael. Just keep
No,
singing.
I got to that part. I got to that part recently, and I'm thinking, oh, that's really interesting. Like, I think I know what Charlie Rich is saying.
Oh, did you think
But
you knew?
in 2024, could you have a song that was like #1 in the country? Like, oh, my woman, she makes me glad I'm a man.
Wait, aren't all the country songs currently like that?
I don't know. Are they? Because when we get behind closed doors, then she lets her hair hang down and she makes me glad that I'm a man. Oh, no one knows what goes on behind closed doors.
Okay.
So that is the great Charlie Rich, ladies and gentlemen.
YouTube wants you to sing some more.
Do they?
All of them.
Maybe I'll do all the crooners.
Yes.
By the way, look at that look. I love that. I love that look of him. You know what I mean?
He has both long hair and long sideburns.
It makes me remember fondly being like a kid, being like 8, 10 years old in that era when like all the men looked like that, looked like my dad. They had sideburn. Right. They were men. They drank manly
and
drink.
they were glad they were men.
And they were glad they were men when they got behind closed doors. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you going to bring this to politics?
Huh? Oh, yes. So the point is, why do I have Charlie Rich? Why do I have Charlie Rich, John Tester, Sherrod Brown, and Michael Bennett all together?
Why?
Because it seems like there are two stories in Washington today. What's going on behind closed doors where Misters or Senators Tester and Brown and Bennett are all saying, we're going to get our clocks cleaned with Joe Biden at the top of the ticket. Right? And what's being said publicly, where it's more akin to Hakeem Jeffries and even a better example of Chuck Schumer with all of the I'm with Joe. Democratic leadership today is saying one thing publicly and one thing privately. And what has not happened is that it has not publicly snowballed to a point where it's causing the president to stand down. Is he over it? Has he weathered it? I don't think so. And as you know, the poll question of the day today,
good one,
is David Axelrod saying that he thinks that the likelihood here is greater of a Trump landslide than of a Biden win by a small margin. Nobody thinks Biden's going to win by a landslide, at least not of today. Maybe something happens in the fall. I doubt it. And I thought that was a great question. And that's what you get Michael Bennett saying to Caitlin Collins last night as well.
Yeah.
So they're all shook up, but they don't want to be the ones to come forward.
Well, I think it's kind of like they want to stand with Joe, but it's actually the reverse. They want Joe to stand with them. They want him to agree to it so they don't have to force it. And then they're all united. In other words, if he would just say, it's time for me to go and step down, then they'd be fine. There's no question they want him to step down.
Right. They want him to step
There's
down.
no
What
question,
they're
but
saying
they don't want to force
publicly,
it.
and what they're saying publicly does not match what goes on behind closed doors.
Amen to that.